Hello guys, good evening once again. Ciao Girolamo. Sì, tu sei stato puntuale, io un po' meno. Eccoci qua. Allora, sorry, going back to English. So tonight we have a great character to check out. The character is Gato. Gato is one of my favorite character, but I never played Gato for real actually. And tonight there will be with us Koro Sensei. Koro Sensei helped us out with Gato is becoming your main. Oh, nice. It's a great character. So Koro helped us with Marco Rodriguez before in the series. So tonight he is once again with us. Let me just unmute him so he can say hello. See, Koro, are you there?
Yes.
Hello. Welcome.
Hi.
Okay, I hope that the sound is good.
Okay.
Okay, so I was saying that Gato is a great character. I've been thinking about Gato compared to Jae. We just saw Jae yesterday, and Jae is a very simple character, while Gato. One of the main reasons I don't play him is because maybe he is too complicated. He has a lot of tools, and I struggle to find the right tool at the right moment.
He has a quite unique gameplay. He has a lot of tools, and he needs to use every tool correctly. It's quite hard to use Gato, to be honest.
Okay.
But in my opinion, the hardest character is Dong. Anyway, it's
really?
by far Dong. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Dong is by far the hardest character to play in this game.
Okay. As always, I start from the hardest to the easiest. As always.
Yes. I think playing Dong when you start the game is a mistake for me.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
I mean, everyone do what they want. If you like the character, you should play him. But it's really hard to be efficient with Dong. I mean, you play Terry, you can do basic combo. You'll kill people with Dong. It's a lot harder.
Yeah. I know. Anyway, in the long run, maybe if you don't get lost in the game and you don't get too much anger playing, and you can stick to the game, I think that starting with a quite hard character, it pays off. But maybe after
at the long run it pays off, but at the start it's just frustrating. I think.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, it's still frustrating under certain circumstances. But
I can understand.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm still here, so it's good. Okay, so let's just have an overview of the character. If you have something to say about Gato, his pro and cons, and maybe his tier, maybe.
Okay. So Gato is a top tier. A solid top tier, I would say. Most people forget about him being top tier because we don't see so much Gato anymore.
Okay.
Sadly. But there was an era where in Japan there were a lot of Gato, and they were all very, very good and win some tournaments regularly.
Okay.
But nowadays we don't see them as often. In my opinion, Gato is really, really powerful, as strong as the other top tier, but most people say he's a little less good than the top 3. So Janet, Kevin, Kane, and Grant also. I forget about Grant and Grant.
Yeah.
So Gato is just I mean, between Marco and Grant, I would say.
Okay.
So a good tier list, a good place in the tier list.
Okay.
Gato has nearly everything to deal with most stuff in Garou. He has good moves, good normal. Maybe, in my opinion, he has one of the best normals in the game. His close D is really, really, really strong.
Okay.
He can be played offensively and defensively. You can play him.
Oh, nice. Okay. So it can be rushed down or more defensive.
Yes, you can play him. You can play him
as you prefer.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
I see.
And his con, in my opinion,
Yeah.
Janet is a big counter because he doesn't have a good reversal.
Okay.
I mean, except when you use your super randomly,
Yeah.
which isn't that good, he has no good reversal, and he struggles to deal with corner pressure against top tiers.
Okay. Okay.
In my
Nice.
opinion.
Okay.
But other than that, he is a really, really strong character.
Okay. So for tonight's dojo, we are going to use the AES version of Garou on Fightcade. So
Yes.
no training mode. I mean, not the Fightcade training mode like we did, and so the quality, the video quality, will be a bit better if compared to the previous dojos. So you can I can challenge you if you go online on
Yes.
Fightcade. Kusa, thank you for the host. AR.
And don't forget, I
Yeah.
play Gato for 6 months. I'm not. I don't know everything about Gato, but I think I understand the character quite well now, and I can tell you at least the basic stuff you need to know to be good with him.
Yeah, it's fine. I saw you playing most of the time Gato, and I think anyway that since this series is for beginner to intermediate, it will be fine.
Yes.
Even if we don't go too deep into the character.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'm online.
You're online?
Yes.
Uh,
Neosama.
Neosama, yeah, you are not. I was looking
Yes.
too high. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. No. What happened? Did you put the? Yeah. I have to
You need F3.
F3. Okay. Now you can. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Practice. So Gato. Let's start with normal moves.
Yeah.
Because all of his moves are pretty good.
Okay. We start with the A. Lately, we've been doing A, jump, crouch, and standing, and then we move to B, and then we move to C, D, etc. Okay. So it will be easier to follow.
So the A.
Yeah.
The far A. It's a good move. It's good to catch people who keep jumping.
Yeah.
It will stop jump starter. So you can use it to keep your opponent grounded.
Okay.
His 2A there's no much to say about this A. You can link mostly. It's Gato specific, but Gato can use his super after nearly every move. So I won't say it every time because you can basically use your super
Sorry.
every time you hit.
Okay, sorry, my dog. Please. Okay.
So it's a good move. You can cancel it by a feint or by a special,
Okay.
which is good. It has not the best range and it's a 4 frame starter.
Okay.
So it's not the best jab in the game, but it's okay. And then the 2A, which personally I don't use it. I found the move not useless, but there's better in most situations.
Okay.
So maybe if you're in high pressure and you want to spam something, I would spam 2B personally, but you can spam this one also. It will stop some approaches. Dash forward or run will be stopped. So the B version. The far B, it's quite good, long range. It will beat some 2B, and it will cover a range that will stop the opponent from moving forward.
Okay.
They can't move forward if you press stand B.
Okay. Just one thing before the standing B, let's check the jumping A. We didn't.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Jump A, it's one of his best anti-air move, air-to-air move. Sorry.
Okay.
So it has a good range, and I use it personally to stop people from jumping. If I saw a jump, I try to react with it or with the jump.
Okay.
Like this. It's a good move, but it has a big weakness. It's hard to hit an opponent crunching. And so it's quite unsafe.
I see.
Like it's unsafe, but it's not the purpose of the move, so it's not that bad.
Okay.
But use it with caution. So no the B. Donc far B is also special cancelable.
Oh.
And fan cancelable. Which can make some mix up. From far, you can do something like this. For example, if he tries to jump between that, he will take the Reka and get grounded. So it has some mixed up after it. It's mostly to cover this range, because as you can see, the range is quite huge. So it has a close bay. Close bay is one of his bad normal moves. It has nearly no purpose. You can still combo thing after it, but there's better. Every other move are better in mostly every situation. So I don't recommend using this one and this one. These two moves, you can forget about them, in my opinion. Jump B. No, 2B, sorry.
Yeah.
2B is his main tool in neutral game. It has a huge range also.
Okay.
And you can stop it low profile really well. We can see it like this, but it's...
Yeah. The point
it will make a jump with.
This one has a very low hitbox, heartbox, sorry. For Gato, I mean.
And it has a huge range.
Yeah.
The only problem with this move will be this situation.
Okay, you can confirm from max range.
Yes, that's it. But it's work on most range except max range, which can be problematic in some situation. When people dashes at you, you can't really see where they will be, and most of the time you will do a confirm in the with confirm.
Okay.
That's the only bad part about this move. It's fast. It covers a huge range. It will beat most other 2B.
Yeah.
I think it will beat most 2B except Dong, Janet, and J.
Okay.
So it's quite good. He also has a forward B move.
Ah, yeah, a common normal.
Yes, exactly. Which is okay to anti-air.
Okay.
You can also, because on this one it's maybe hard to see, but you can combo after it.
Ah, okay, nice.
So
Yeah.
there it doesn't combo, but it works like a 0 frame reset. So you need to backdash or 2AB to dodge this, but it's so fast that I'm pretty sure it's hard to deal to do it.
Yeah.
But you can do most. It's a good anti-air from far. If rock jump from there, I can't make him jump forward. It will cover a good space.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Nice.
And you can set up, for example, oops. You can set up 0 frames reset after it. I miss it, but you can.
Okay.
Stuff like this. So the move is okay. You don't need to spam it because if it whiff like this, it's easy to punish.
Yeah.
So use it with caution.
Yeah, sparing.
Yes, it's not a move to spam. It's really situational, but I found the move quite good, and I think I should use it more often.
Okay. We have Kusanagi in the chat tonight. He is a Gato main actually,
Yes.
and he says best AA sometimes can do a cross under after hit with jump A. Best AA, you mean in the air, Kusa?
Right.
And the other thing is, if I remember correctly, 6B combo into 0 frame after land 2AB on counter. Ah, okay. So if you do 6B on counter, you can do 6B 2AB 0 frame.
Can you do this in the real match?
I don't know.
Let's see. Because you can counter from normal move, but since it's a command move, maybe. But
Yeah. Normals don't counter. Common.
I think it's a training bug specific, but
no.
we'll
2AB. Okay. He says no. 2AB.
2AB.
CH.
Yes.
6B super. CH,
Okay.
what is that? Okay, it's counter hit. So 2AB, 6B. Okay, so you can put the 6B after the counter hit with the 2AB. So you can do 2AB, 6B, and then the super, the 0 frame. Counter is a training mode. Yeah. Okay.
Like this, I would say.
Okay. We'll cover that as soon as we reach.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it can combo, but.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like reset. So I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure it's training mode specific. I never saw it counter, so.
Okay.
We'll try after.
Yeah. We'll try afterwards. Okay, so we can move into the C. Jump C, standing C.
No,
and...
I need to go
No.
back to A because there's a command move on A also.
Oh yeah, okay.
He has an overhead. You can also, like other move, put your super after it.
Yeah, okay.
It will never combo, but
Okay.
It puts the opponent in a 50-50 state. So if I do if I do the super,
Yeah.
he has to backdash,
Yeah.
but if he backdash, I can run 5D or close D. So it's a 50-50. This overhead put in a 50-50.
Okay, okay, I see.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a little slow. You can react to it, but it's not easy to react. And you can on unprepared people, you can put your super after it, which deal massive damage.
Okay.
Quite good. And in the air, because the jump B is one of the good jumping because he can break some 2AB if you time it well, and you have a target combo after it with the A button, which is pretty good. You can combo mostly everything after it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, I missed it. But you can do. It's a pretty good thing, and you can air to air with it also. But it will break a single GD try. But if they double GD it, it's pretty safe in most matchups, except if people have air guard cancel or air super with donk, stuff like this. But
Okay.
it's pretty okay to jump to stop air approaches like this and target combo. Like this.
Okay. Yeah.
So if they GD the first one, they can get it by the second, and if they GD boss, you get
You can
away.
you can actually set the JD, huh?
Which guard?
No, it's down, just defend. Just go down under counter. Jump is fine, and then under counter there's just defend.
Yeah, my bad. No, but in training mode there's no air just defend.
Really? In my PS4 it works.
Oh, but not on this one.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, the training mode
No. Wait, you have to place probably you have yeah, because you have guard 2. Try to guard guard 1.
But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's only me who can't RGD? Yes, but
yeah, the computer can. You can, but the computer can.
So like this, the only punish there will be it's like a RB, which is not that bad. It's okay. It's a gamble you can take from time to time.
Okay.
And the reward can be really huge. So because I will also say it. No, maybe people don't know.
Yeah.
But after every situation like this, Gato can put zero frame.
Yeah, okay.
So
on
it's
landing,
okay from
landing
time
opponent.
to time to force this kind of situation to zero frame super at the landing.
Okay.
Which is an easy way to deal damage with the damage reduce. But it's avoidable. You only need to backdash or press 2AB before the freeze to dodge it. So it's 50-50. It's not guaranteed. But it's a mix-up you need to know in Garou because there's a lot of zero frame resets in this game.
Yeah.
So C move.
Yeah.
Farce. Farce is okay, he covers a huge range, but you can do anything after it. I just need to see. No, I can't even. I can't fan cancel it. I can't do anything It just cover
okay,
neutral.
you cannot feint cancel that. Okay.
Not with this one. So it's the only time you will use it, it's when you miss your range of close C. So
Okay.
don't bother. It's not that bad, but don't use it if you can avoid it.
Okay, okay.
Because this one is better in most situations. So his cross C is one of my favorite moves with Gato. It's really good to catch landing. The timing is a little hard, but you can catch every landing with it, which is pretty good. But if you do it too early, you will do like this. They can GD it and punish, but for the landing, this move is really good. You can also 2E, but I personally use this one.
Okay.
It's more rewarding if you don't have meter, so I prefer this version. You can combo most stuff after it. You can combo nearly everything after it. Like you can even do stuff like this. It's an unblockable, and this one is particularly hard to avoid because the window to input something for the opponent is quite short.
Okay.
So you can say this one is combo. Even so the game doesn't say it, you can say this one is a true combo.
Ah, okay, okay, I see.
You can also Rekka, boss Rekka works.
Okay.
The only problem with Gato, on some character, if you do this, it will whiff if you not close enough. That's the only weakness
Okay.
of the move form. But you can just go for a Rekka C version, which work in every situation. Yes, même this range will work.
Okay.
You can fan cancel it also. There's no point doing it, but you can. In some situation, it can be good. In some mix-up, but it's the way to go to punish everything. If you can put this move, do it.
Okay.
It's the easiest way to put a good combo, because you can deal a good amount of damage from this. So, and then you can set up something. So it's really important to master this one. This basic combo.
Okay.
Quite easy. But this combo is important. And this one.
Oh, okay, okay, nice. We come back on this topic later. Okay, fine. And what about the crouching?
The crouching 2C is like a less good version of 5C.
Okay.
But the advantage of it is that it's always a 2C. But at mid-screen, you can it's hard to connect if you land it from far away. So you need to be quite close.
Okay.
Or don't use it max range, like there. Wait.
Yeah.
So use it with caution. You can also, I think you can do this.
Yeah.
Oh. And that's pretty it. And that's it.
Okay. The jump, C.
Jump C, it's good to catch air approaches.
Okay.
But as a jump in, it will whiff on
crouching.
Yes, most of the time. so it's pretty unsafe. You can make it, but you need to input it really late,
Yeah.
which is not... It won't cover air approaches when this one cover boss.
Yeah. This is great. This attack is great.
Yes. Jumpsy isn't bad. Huh? You can use it to wear in some situation from far or stuff like this, but that's it.
Okay.
Nothing much to say about it.
In the corner, 5D 2B into 0 frame super combo. Even if the 2B is hit a bit delayed, the game doesn't count as a combo on screen. Ah, okay,
Yes.
so it's a combo, but the game doesn't count.
Yes.
Okay.
It works like a 0 frame reset.
Okay.
Like I think I can do it.
Okay.
I think this one was combo, but the game doesn't register it as a combo. But you can also do it. I missed it, but you can do it combo.
Okay.
So the second option.
Okay, so you can delay the 2B, and even if it says it's not a combo, it's actually a combo. Okay.
Yes, that's it. You can avoid it by backdashing and stuff like this.
Okay.
But on a 2B, it's quite hard to react with backdash instantly.
Yeah, it's difficult. That 2B is very fast.
Yes.
Mm.
So it's pretty. You can say it's a combo even if it's delayed like this.
Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay, good. And his D attack is the last attack.
His far D.
Yeah.
It covers jump startup, but it's quite slow. I think you can. No. You can fan cancel it on block.
Okay.
But most of the time you don't want to use this D. It's like close C and far C. If you use it, it's probably that you miss your close D, which is the good D button.
Yeah.
It's probably the best normal in the game. I can see any other move which can compete with this one. This one is really good. It's a 3 frame heavy button, 2 hits, that is +6, so you can combo after it.
Oh, okay, nice.
So mid screen you can only do, you can super, like every other move. You can also 2B if you doesn't have meter. I missed it. In the corner you can also add some stuff, but mid screen it will be this most of the time,
Okay.
or this. And there it doesn't combo, but it's actually a combo.
Okay, okay. Far D is also with cancelable. So you can cancel on... Ah, okay, you can cancel into special.
Yes, you can Kara cancel, but nearly every normal or Kara cancel.
But can cancel or with cancel? Because if you...
But with cancel, for me, it's a Kara cancel.
Ah, yeah, okay, okay, I see. Okay, okay, nice.
You can Kara... It's not really useful, but you can.
Yeah.
So close D, because there's a lot of stuff to say about it.
Yeah.
Gato has the best close D in the game, by far. I mean, I don't see any other move which can compete with this one. So multi-hit, it will break double JD tries.
Yeah, you have to
will...
JD twice. You can't guard
Yes.
cancel on the first hit.
Yes, it will beat most of the slow guard cancel or not invincible guard cancel,
Okay.
which is pretty good.
Do you have to guard cancel it or just defend it on standing?
I don't think so.
Oh, you can do it crouching.
we'll try, but if I remember correctly, I think you can do it crunchy.
Okay, okay.
But we'll confirm it in versus.
Yeah,
later.
okay.
So you can fan cancel it. You can special cancel it on the first hit only. So
Okay.
no, not really on the first hit, but you can. How can I say? You see, he has two hits. One hit when the feet is quite low, and one hit when the feet is
Hi. Yeah.
high. But sometimes you will hit only with the second hit.
Yeah.
And this second hit, if you only hit with it, if I remember correctly, it is cancelable. So you can cancel only after one hit of the close D.
Okay. So it can be the first hit. It can be the second.
Yes, it can be the second, but you need to
cancel in just after
whip
one
the-
hit.
If the first one hit, you can only cancel the first one. If
Okay.
only the second one hit, you can cancel it also. But only if it's the only one to hit. It's
Yeah.
a little hard to understand, and it's really situational, but sometimes it's quite helpful.
Okay.
So Gato also has two throws, one on this C button and one on his D button,
Okay.
which make just this one of the best shimmy in the game if you play Street Fighter a little.
Okay. Yeah. 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 The shimmy.
Because just by doing forward close D, I don't even know, but it will do or a close D which is 3-frame multi-hit and positive on block,
Yeah.
or it will do a throw just by doing this.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good. I don't even know, but I can react to it with super, for example. Oh, the show didn't come out. I do super.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it's one of the best moves to use like this. As easy as it looks, it's a really strong tool. Really, really, really strong tool.
Okay.
In the corner, you can, because mid-screen, you can mostly do this. In the corner, you can also do this. Add the super after it. But we'll talk about it after.
Yep.
In the combo section. What can I say? Also-
You can cross.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can cross under with the close D.
Yes, you can. But the first thing I need to tell to people, and that's a thing I don't do myself, so I should do it. This close D is really good to catch jump,
Yeah.
and on every landing you can land
Yeah.
zero frame.
The zero frame.
But-
Yeah.
As you can see, this one is quite easy to react to, but this one is a true punish, actually, so it's guaranteed, but you can do it, sometimes it will hit like this, and those one are really hard to react for the opponent. It's
Okay.
hard to do, but if you can do this, it's nearly indodgeable. They have to mind it, they can't really react to it. So those one are pretty combo if you don't miss. And if you catch the landing, it's combo anyway. So really good move to cross down and then air punish. Basic stuff of Gato. You can also cancel his run by normal move.
Okay.
And his plus D being 3 frame, it's faster than doing it with the light. So this is faster than this.
Ah, okay.
So it's pretty good to rush down. If people doesn't know how to double GD it, they can't do anything about it. You're positive. It's your turn to play again. So really, really good move. The best move in the game, in my opinion.
Okay. There's another question. When you are in the corner, in defense, so you're cornered, is it better to use close C and not close D for the throw? So you can change the situation and you can go out of the corner and
you can use the throw in both direction.
Yeah.
So you can if I'm here, I can do this to go out.
Yeah.
Or just the normal. But it doesn't change much thing. The only thing throw has a difference, and it's really specific. I think the damage that the C throw applies are faster than the D throw. So in a time up situation, you want to use the C throw instead of the D1. That's it. That's the
Because
only
C throws are faster.
But this one deals damage before the D. See how fast it is, and look, the D1 is pretty slow.
Okay.
So if you have a timer situation,
I see.
To do it fast, you need to use the C throw. It will be better.
Okay, I see.
And that's it about Cross D. I think I tell mostly everything about it. Good for everything. You need to learn how to use this move, and your Gato will be really solid after.
Okay, nice.
You will beat mostly just by doing run 5D like this and doing it correctly.
Yeah.
Most, I would say, mid-level player can deal with it. They don't know, they never face Gato, and they don't really realize how strong is this tool.
Okay.
And how hard it is to deal with. So if it's a move to spam, don't spam it too much, because sometimes in those situations it whiff and it is punishable, but it's hard to time well. So it's high level. I would not say high level, because it's maybe over exaggerating a little, but it's not that easy to bait it to punish the throw, for example.
Okay.
See, there's like 2 frames. It doesn't punish for something like 2 or 3 frames on a jump. So pretty good for everything.
Okay.
And
Sorry.
So the 2D. It's a pretty slow sweep. With the range is quite good, but it's slow and has a huge recovery. So use it. I try to use it to punish people who keep spamming 2B in neutral. Like someone doing this,
okay,
you can try to punish it with it. But that's the only use I have found to it, and the move is not great. Even for, in Garou sweep are generally not that good, but even for a sweep, this one is particularly bad.
Okay.
So I don't recommend using it that much. And it's slow, so it's hard to punish landing with it. Yes, it's not a really good move.
Okay. Jumping D, then I will ask you something from the chat.
Yep. Jumping D, it's my favorite jumping.
Yeah.
It deals. It's okay in air to air. Not the best, but it's okay. So doing this can be rewarding.
Yeah.
It also is a good jump to attack and get a combo.
Yeah.
You can also cross up with it. Oh, I miss it. I miss it a lot, but I guarantee cross up. But I can do it. Maybe not on rock. Seems. So this one has it cross up, but sometimes you.
Oh yes.
Okay.
yeah. You need to get used to it. It's pretty hard.
It's not common that you cross up with it, but larger hitbox, it's quite easy. So on Grant or Tizok, it's pretty easy to do.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Harder on the small hitbox.
This is a good hop option.
Yes, it's also one of his best up. It's 2 up, so you can use. I need this one. I don't recommend using it. I don't see situation where he is the best one to use. So personally, I nearly never use it. Or when I panic sometime to stop some up,
Okay.
I try this, but that's it. That's his purpose. To stop, if you read the jump, you can do this to stop it and get a air reset. So you can use your super later after it. And if they try to block it high, it will hit. So it's quite safe. But if they don't try to block it, you will get punished.
Okay. Okay.
And even really low, you see really late it will every time. Also, his second good up to use. So this to trade in air.
Okay.
As the up, like this for example. But it's a how can I say? It's a gamble. When you do this, it's a gamble.
Okay.
Literally. If you do this without reacting, it means that if he jumps, you win. If he doesn't move, you lose.
Okay, I see.
It's you need. It's pretty good if you have if you read the opponent well or with good reaction. It's a pretty good.
Okay.
Up B. Up B is quite good because you can cancel it really soon, and it hits, and then you can super after. Even though the game doesn't consider it combo, it will combo. You can also use it deep for other combos, which is good. So the main thing to know with this up is that you can do it, or you do it really soon in the up, and it will be harder to
just defend.
Yes, it will be harder to block, but will be you will have a less good reward. And if you press it late, it is easier to block, but you have a better reward after it.
Okay, yeah.
So if it kills, for example, this one, you should do this. But if it doesn't kill, this one is better. So just delaying make a huge difference in the corner.
Okay.
And his up D, huge range. You can combo everything after it. The only bad thing about it is that it's not that hard to do AB, AB. It's pretty easy to just do this to punish it. But except that, it's a pretty good. You can also press it late or soon. Soon it will whiff a little more, but you can. You can and you get everything after it. Midstream you can do.
Nice.
Was not
nice.
I didn't want to do this, but you can rake after it if you doesn't have meter. And look at the damage. I'm not in top, but it's 25%.
Okay.
Which is huge from up. You can also TP after it. But mid screen you can DP. If you have meter, DP break to super, and if you don't break it to have the full animation like this.
Ah, okay.
And that's it about his jump, I would say.
Okay. Okay, just A couple of things. The easiest one first. Kota says D into C quickly cancels for D, like Kusa said. I didn't know.
B into C.
D into C.
D into C.
No, I think just from neutral. D into C.
Ah, okay. You can cancel his for D by pressing C, like Marco.
Yeah, like Marco, yeah.
But Marco does a little move and goes forward. Gato doesn't move. So I'm pretty sure it's just to bait some stuff.
Yeah, probably is for, how does Kota says, counter fishing. He usually,
Yes.
he says that. Counter
Yeah.
fishing.
Yeah, but it's more with special move. I will talk about my vision of Garou, which isn't a good vision of Garou.
Okay. Okay, so the other thing is the D, the neutral close D, Jump
Yes.
cannot jump over it. But
Yes.
I'd say not just Grant. It catches most of the jumps because if I do a normal jump with Dong, he can hit me actually.
Yes, yes. As you can see, I think I show it a little, but it's here. There's just this eye,
Yeah.
where it doesn't hit. The rest of the hitbox, more close to the ground or higher, will be punished.
Okay.
So it's more like okay, a basic situation where it can happen. You put me on the ground, so I'm Gato and I'm waking up.
Yeah.
And you're walking to me to bait that I can throw, and then you jump just before I wake up. So close D come out and you punish it.
Okay.
It's a basic situation on when you can do it. But if Gato press D before you jump, you will lose.
Okay.
Or you need to JD in some situation.
Okay. Okay, and the last one is no, not the last one. Well, sometimes Kusa says I do close D into forward feint to pass to the other side when close D hit an airborne opponent in mid screen. Feels a safe option in my opinion. So if you hit with close D an airborne opponent and then you go under.
Okay.
Yeah, Kusa does a lot of these cross under in matches.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard, but it's doable.
Yes, yes.
Maybe.
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably. I don't get the timing.
Yeah, the timing, because you need to buffer the first forward with the feint.
Yes. Okay, so you can just do this, then run, and go under?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I run. Yes, I didn't know. I will try it because it doesn't come out. Which is strange. Oh, okay. I know why. I think I will not be able to do it because yes, my C button is a little.
Ah, okay.
He work when he wants, and I need to. Oh yes, I try after. But okay, so you can cross down after a close D. It's pretty good to know. I never do it.
Okay.
Or maybe I don't understand, but I think he's talking about it, but I never go on the other side.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Well, I'd like to ask you about the down AB and the neutral, the 5 AB.
So the 5 AB of Gato is quite unique.
Yeah,
It's this one. It's not low, but it's not an overhead, which is weird because every other 5 AB are overhead.
yeah,
So it's pretty unique. You can make whiff. You can use it to make whiff some moves and get some punish, but it's really specific, and I don't really know to use it well, and I'm not. Never saw good Gatos really using it well also, so I don't really know about this one, what you can really do with it. But you can make with some move and punish it, as far as I know, which isn't bad, but as always, there's better option for most of them.
okay.
And his 2AB move is like his Cross C, it's a good combo starter. It's a really good combo starter.
Okay.
You can Reka, you can do this. You can. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
You can super. You can cancel it also. You can fan cancel it on it like every other. If you get counter, you get better conversion by fainting. My C button doesn't want to work.
Okay.
So you can do stuff like this if you get a counter from 2AB.
Okay.
And it's a good combo starter, but it has also a weakness. No counter. It will doesn't mid screen. It doesn't combo from far. Not this one. This one. It's this one.
Okay.
Maybe. So you need to be close because on some range it doesn't work, and like you see someone falling far, you can do that.
Okay.
Or you need to cancel the Fuga this way, and it's hard. So
okay.
close C Rika is a better choice, or 2AB Rika is a better choice than this follower.
Okay. Okay.
But that's it. And also it's a good anti-air.
Yeah.
You can punish many jump with this one and get a good reward from it. But there's some moves you can 2AB in this game, so you need to know which one you can 2AB.
Oh, okay.
Because some move will win no matter what. Like for example, Janet Jump D. You can beat it by using a 2AB. You will lose 99% of the time. So you need to learn which move can be dealt with.
Okay, I see. Next, the top move.
Top move. I'm not in top. Top move. Up. Top move can be a combo ender from a combo I never use, but we can try. So this is the good. This is the combo, but I cancel the dive
Okay.
a little too late, and it's hard to cancel it on the ground, and you can put your top attack after it. It has a good range, and it has many tops. It put how can I say it?
Yeah, your opponent is.
It has a huge crash value. So if you block
the guard crash.
yes, it
Okay.
will put maybe I don't know 25% of the bar of crush in one hit.
Ah, okay, nice.
And that's it. The move like most top or useless in most situations.
The combination button for this move is strong punch, strong kick.
Yes, when you're in top.
Yeah, when you are in top. This is your top attack.
That's it. So, as I say, there is optimal combo, but maybe it's against Janet. I don't remember. But there's an optimal combo where you finish by putting your top.
Okay.
And in most situations, if you can do this, you want to do this.
Wow.
And with Gato, you have meter most of the time. So,
okay.
Most of the time, you will use super anyway.
I see.
I don't really see purpose of using it. It doesn't combo after a cancel. I don't know. I think you should not use it like most top attack in this game.
Okay. Okay. So we can see quickly how you charge your meter with Gato, which is pretty interesting, and then we can move on to special moves.
Yes. So the way to charge meter with Gato is a bug. You can use this move. This move has one variation by button. So you have the fireball, which has a huge hitbox. I don't know if you can see it, but the hitbox is really huge. If I do this from there, it will it cross up, and it's okay Okizeme. It's a good Okizeme.
Okay.
The C version is Dive Kick, which can be cancelled really soon and be instant overhead. Like this, for example.
Okay.
And you can combo after it, so pretty good. It's unsafe if you hit high like this. Rock can punish. But if I do it really late, it can punish.
Oh, okay, okay.
Or really soon, because you can do it fast also. So it's one of the good moves from Gato to fish counter hits in air. If the opponent keep jumping from far away at you, you can do this, and if they press a button, most of the time you get a counter hit. So it's a pretty good move to use from time to time in air situation, and it's a good mix-up also.
Okay.
The B version is Senga, which is the most used version, I would say, with this one. Those two are the strongest. This one is correct, and this one is trash.
Okay.
It's really slow. I mean, you can use it from time to time, but it's unsafe on block and it's really slow, easy to react. You can also don't press button and Gato will do nothing. But there's also a bug when if you press A really fast after doing the special move, you can cancel it. And by doing this, I'll show you with no meter because it's important, I think.
Yeah.
As you can see, the Gato move charges the bar 2 times. Once when I go in the air and once when I press a button. And when I do the bug,
wow,
it counts as the 2 times. So it charges the bar 2 times. And you can spam it.
My god. Yeah.
But it's quite hard to do. It's not that hard. The timing is pretty precise.
Yeah.
On the Discord, there's a GIF of when you need to press the button frame by frame. I don't know where it is, but I'll try to find it after.
The thing I read was that you have to press the A button
yes.
when Gato moves his
put
foot.
his hands up.
What?
Like, if it's too fast, we can see, but
Yeah, it's difficult to see. What is when his foot is going like up? When his foot is up? Yeah, here.
it's there.
Yeah.
When there, you need to press A and it will cancel.
Yeah.
I'll try to do it fast. Wait, it was and you can. It's pretty safe. It's a good bait. This thing doesn't only serve to charge meter.
Yeah.
You can also bait stuff with it.
Divan. Hello,
For
Divan.
example,
He's asking, what's the window? 1 frame?
I think it's 2 frame.
Okay.
There's when he has his hand together and when he separates them. I think or maybe it's 1 frame. It's 1 or 2 frame. It's pretty precise. And
Okay.
the bad thing about it is that if you miss the timing, you will most of the time go with something you don't want, like this, or I don't know, if you miss strangely, you can sometimes go with that, and it's quite unsafe and punishable. So it's hard to do, but you need to master it with Gato for everything. It's really a tool to use well, and once you get the timing, it's not that hard, but it's not easy. And that's the bad part about online. It's really dependent on the connection, because
yeah.
Gato doesn't like lag at all. So if you play with laggy people, don't play Gato. I think it's a mistake. You can play efficiently.
Okay.
So the cancel, you just need to do so the QCBB and then A. It also works with D, but it's slower. Yes, you can also do with D, but the move is slower, so there's no point using this one.
Yeah, and you have if you miss it, the punish can be pretty easy for your opponent if you miss with the D.
Yes, exactly. You
Yeah.
will go in the sky, and if you do this, it can be okay, but if you do this, you're dead.
Yeah.
So need to master it, but I don't know if you realize it's really safe. I mean, I can block instantly.
Oh, nice. Okay.
There, you won't react to it and punish it on reaction.
Okay.
So it's a good thing to use. It gives you meter, it gives you some mix-up. You can bait people out. It's a really good move to do. You need this stuff to be good with Gato. Absolutely.
Okay. Next we have we already saw it, the Rekka.
Yes. So the Rekka, it's basic. You have 1 move plus his follow-up.
Okay.
So it's quarter circle forward.
Yeah.
For the first one, and then 6-6 C for the follow-up.
Yeah.
And not the second Rekka. The A version, which is faster and safe on block.
Okay.
This one is safe. This one is unsafe on block, but it's the version to use in combo. It deals more damage and push further, so it's good.
Okay.
You can. I can't do roll. You also have some setup after this one. You can do something like this. And if you see the fireball I did,
yeah.
If the enemy roll forward, so if he goes in my back by rolling forward,
okay,
he will take the fireball in the other sense. So well, yes, I'll show you after, but it's pretty. You can do nasty stuff with Gato.
Okay.
So the Reka is that he has a counter.
Yeah. Which is down, charged, and up.
Yes. And C. That's it.
And C.
And
Okay.
it's slow. And it's not that good, but you can combo super if you land it, so
Yeah.
why not? From time to time, it's okay. You have his DP.
Yeah.
DP, you can break it. DP break, if I don't say mistake, you can combo. Oh, my bad. It wasn't what I wanted to do. You can combo after. You can do DP, DP, DPC, DPC. I missed it because I don't do it often, but it's quite easy to do, to be honest.
Yeah.
You can also in the corner, and that's where the hard part about Gato combo is.
Yeah.
It's in the corner. In the corner, you have to do Senga loops. So Senga is this variation.
Yeah.
And you need to do it close to the ground multiple times to combo. So you can do stuff like this. If I don't miss it, I miss it, obviously. You can do stuff like this.
Yeah.
So ideally, if you have a perfect execution after a DP like this, I think you can do 3
Okay.
at best. But I recommend doing at least 1, because when you do 1, I miss. When you do 1, you will, after a time training it, you will know if you can continue or not. There, I couldn't continue, so I put my super directly.
Okay.
There I can continue. I missed it, but I could have continued. And so you need to at least try this variation. If you can, at least 1.
Okay.
And with this, because you have two combo rod.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
can-
Yeah. Two combo routes. Yeah.
You can do. You can do what I was doing.
Yeah.
So, and you have this variation, which is harder because you can't miss the follower. This one. You can do this, but this it does a little more damage. But you have a way. You are in a not a bad spot, but it doesn't give you a good advantage. When this version could give you a good setup after it, you can do stuff like this. For example,
Okay.
I do a Reka which gives me some meter to time, and then I go for one of the dive variation, which can be also a fake.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah.
Yes. So
It's
there's
pretty-
plenty of mix-up and
Yeah.
trick stuff to know with Gato. And this move also is is something to fish counter. And the reward in the corner, let's say, even if it's not counter it, just you catch it, you can have really big reward from it. So from time to time, do it because you can kill your opponent from it. I'm not good enough with my execution, but you can do plenty of it. Oh, I did better. Yes. So you need to train it, and if you get counter it, there's 2 follow-up. I'll show you the easy one and the hard one. So no, I just want to throw. Thanks. So counter it. you can run and do the Sengati version to launch again, and then super. But you need to run a little, so it's not that easy to do. Or there's the easy version, or you can just DP.
Okay.
But it's less rewarding because from this, if I don't miss it, and plus the super, it deals at least 60 or 55.
Yeah.
Oh, 70.
Wow.
So yeah,
Okay.
the difference in damage is huge, and that's it. So in the mid screen, his combo route is quite simple. There's only one thing you need to know. So I'll do the basics. You need to use your meter. Every time you hit, you want to use a meter. That's it. On every move, every situation, you up meter, you 2B meter, you close D meter. You want to use your super in every situation, which is good because you have a tool to gain meter really fast.
Okay. Nice.
So most of the time with Gato, you will have access to meter, and if you can, you need to use your meter as much as you can. Also, in the corner, you can DP from a up, so you can start the Senga loop from a up also, and from a low. Was a little far.
Wow. Okay.
So you can do this. And mid-screen, the only combo which is specific is this one. This combo can only be done if your opponent is not crunching, is
Standing.
standing. Thanks.
Okay.
If he's not standing, it will win.
Okay.
So only against standing opponent. That's it.
Nice. About special moves, it's not a proper special, but he has he can turn your side like yeah,
like this.
when jumping.
When you press C and D in the air, you can turn. It's good for one purpose, and it's the same for every character who has this. So you can also set up some cross up or changing scene. It can be okay for this, but in this game, a pretty common way to deal with jump is to punish landing after crossing done.
Yeah.
But with Gato, you can do this, and if your opponent try to cross you down, you will touch him.
Okay.
So it's pretty good to cover cross down.
Nice.
And you can also do your target or every move, but it's most of the time to prevent cross down, which is good, huh? Because it's a basic way to deal with jump in Garou.
Okay. Okay, we covered all the special moves.
I think we can talk about super. And
No. Okay, supers is just the next. We saw the super. We saw the normal quarter circle forward twice with the punch. We saw the kick, but he has he has an hidden one that from time to time I used to, when I use Gato, I pulled it off without knowing how.
you miss it because you most of the time you should do it when you try a DP break.
Okay.
Because the manipulation for the Aiden super is DP AB, DP AB, DP AB.
DP
So-
AB.
So 623 AB, 623 AB, 623 AB, like this. If I doesn't miss.
Ah, okay.
Because there's 3 follow-up after it.
Ah, so it's the three motion.
Yes. And
super.
most of the time, if you miss your, you have your power, you try to DP break, but you do the break a little
Okay.
too fast, it does this.
Okay, I see.
Without the follow-up, because you just do one. But so it's mostly why you sometimes it happens.
Okay, yeah, you are right. Is it useful this or is just a showing off?
You can gimmick some guard crush with it, but it's set up with some reset. You can do it from time to time to guard crush in some situation, because I think that I will check, but it must deal something like 50 of your crush, not 50, 30 of your guard crush bar, so it's like half of the crush value.
Okay.
It's quite good. Let me check. So, it's all the hits. So the 3 hits is 50 of your of the crush bar.
Okay.
So it crush. It crush small character, and it doesn't crush mid and high and normal and big character.
Okay.
But I think that big character have 60 from crush value, and mid character have 55, and this hidden super does 50. So it nearly crush everyone.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a good tool to guard crush in the corner, in my opinion, because less pushback, and so you can combo after it. I'm not sure you can mid screen, but maybe. I think you can also. I saw it something like this from Fardy. It's... Yes, you can do it from Fardy to crush.
Okay.
So what? Yes, it can be used. I don't see it that often, and I don't think it's that good, but it has these uses. So the thing I want to tell to people: if you want to mash this Fury, this super has nearly no invincibility, so it will trade most of the time on a reversal situation.
Okay.
So this one to spam, when you mash, and this one to finish.
Okay, nice.
And to combo also mid screen, like after up or everything else. Because this one is 0 frame and this one is 3 frame.
Okay.
So you can't reset 0 frame with it, and people can JD it in most situations.
Okay, I see. Kusa says if you know about the double S super combo without hitting on counter it. I don't know. I don't remember the video, Kusa.
Yes, it's hard to set up, and I don't really know the range. But there's a range where you can do something like peut-être ça. Or you can do Super B at a specific range, and it will juggle strangely, and you can follow up with another meter. But it's really specific. I'm not, as I say, the best Gato in the world, and I'm pretty sure it's quite useless, except for show off. But there's a range where the Fury, the Super, act strangely.
Okay.
Like not every hit, hit,
Okay.
and you can follow up with another one, or even that, I think.
Ah, okay, yeah. I remember Yakuza using it on me. Now
But it's really specific, I think. Maybe a little too much for beginner player.
Okay, so I guess we covered all the I do and the super hit 236 for B, and the super hit in strange way does one less hit. I see. Okay. So we saw the supers. I'd ask you something about the matchups, but before this, you told me your vision about Garou. You were
Yes.
Let's just talk about that for a bit.
I think at least in Japan and France, where the level, I don't want to be someone pretentious or something, but I think in Japan the level is really higher, and in France, at least some player has a higher level. And when you play at a higher level, the game become way more defensive. And I have a vision of offense and resets, which doesn't fit Garou that much. So it's hard to me to evolve in this game, but even me did it, so everyone can do it.
I see.
It's hard to. I mean, players like Kota will be more robotic. Like he has some option select. He can do some stuff that other player in a region can do.
Yeah.
And which force how can I say? Which force a way of thinking, like he doesn't take risk. I take risk all the time, and that's why sometimes I look really good and sometimes I read really bad. It's because I take risks, and when it pays off, it's fantastic. When it doesn't, I can't win.
Okay, I see. Yeah, but this thing about taking risks in Japan, on several games, they play very carefully.
Yes.
A lot of Japanese players. I've been talking with some friends of mine that play Samsho, for example, and they always complain about Japanese because they like crouch in the corner and that's it.
Yes, but it's hard to understand that in this game the hard part is the defense.
Yeah, because, absolutely.
I think that execution-wise, Garou is quite simple. It's hard to understand the buffer when you start, but once you get used to it, the execution is pretty easy from my experience. I played most fighting game, most current fighting game, and some obscure ones, so I have some knowledge around fighting games.
Yeah.
And it's okay. It's not the simplest, it's not the hardest. And I think that Garou, the really good thing about Garou at higher level is that you can nearly deal with everything if you are good.
Yeah.
And that's a good feeling, in my opinion.
Okay. Nice. So since we ran a bit late, I'd like to ask you about the matchups. Can you tell me 2 or 3 good, 2 or 3 bad matchups for Gato?
As always, one of his worst matchup must be Jeanette. It's really, as I said, he doesn't have a really good reversal, so he can't really say stop to Jeanette unless he reads what she does perfectly.
Okay.
So this matchup is particularly hard. I think he struggled a little against Grant, like everyone, and Marco, I would say.
Okay.
But Kevin a little. It's hard, but not as hard as with many characters.
Okay.
And I think he has his worst matchup must be something like 6-4.
Yeah.
Against Janet, and his best must be something like 7-3 against Rock or Freeman, I would say.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he doesn't have really bad matchup. As I say, the worst is 6-4 in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay.
He has
Nice.
a good spread, yes, overall.
Okay. I don't know if the chat has any questions. In the meantime, Kusa, can you give me the link to your what was that, CMV once again? So if the chat has no questions, oh, that's it. We can close this dojo. We saw pretty much everything in this episode, in this time. Let me just check this one. Okay. Nice. How long is this video? Oh, 12 minutes. Okay. So we can see something. Yeah. You can leave the video running. Oh yeah, why not? I can, maybe I'll take the last part, Kusa. So I will close the live right after the video finishes. And so Koro, thank you again for being with us tonight.
Thanks to you.
It was my pleasure. The dojo is almost over, but remember, guys, that on next Sunday, on the 30th of May, we will be live with the European Weeklies, not on my channel actually, on Puting's channel, but Koro, I think you will be there, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
I will see how it turns out.
Okay.
I will do the first one, and if I see the level, I don't know how to say it in English, but if I see that people don't really like to play at
high level, yeah,
against high level player, maybe I will just watch or maybe participate in commentary or something like that.
Yeah, I see. Okay. Well, anyway, it will be on Sundays at 3 p.m. So be sure to tune in and be sure to sign in on challenge. Okay, so we can play a few matches all together. Yeah. And yeah, with that being said, Koro, thank you again and have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Good night.
Okay, and see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, just a second. Just a second. Can I... no. Okay, we are... I'll try to participate. Nice, Girolamo. Very nice. Let me see if I can... just put the video here. This. Just a second. Okay, guys. So I see you again, or you'll see me again next time on Sunday for the next Italian Dojo episode. So with that being said, a good night, guys, and check out this video from Kusanagi.